That was a tough workout. As a woman with ADHD, do you struggle with being consistent when it comes to working out or exercising? As you can see, I'm not at home, but I always find a way to get my workout in wherever I am. In this video, I am going to share my morning routine and what I've discovered about ADHD and consistency. I've been working out consistently for about 4, 5 years. But before that, it was always on and off. I do it for a period of time, then I would stop. I would leave on vacation, and then it would be hard for me to keep that consistency until I discovered a few things. Hi, I'm Zarina Bouali, ADHD and money coach, unapologetic Gen X ADHDer. If you're in your 50s, strength training is super important. If you have ADHD, it will help your brain function more optimally. It's going to help with focus, attention, distraction filtering. Consistency for the ADHD brain is not the average way of being consistent. There needs to be variety. There needs to be novelty. There needs to be a lot of fun in what we do. That's the key ingredient. Without that, we often start without finishing. And then we beat ourselves up because we think that we're not consistent. It's not that we're not, it's that we're trying to be maybe in a way that doesn't fit our brain. So a few years ago, I realized that if I wanted to continue working out, whether I was at home or away on vacation, my equipment needed to travel with me. That meant making space for at least 2 sets of dumbbells, creating the environment outside, which would still make it interesting and fun to work out while I'm on vacation. Yes, it does take a little bit of time to set everything up, but it keeps me active and motivated. It also means adding core aminos to my water and then just going at it like I do when I'm at home.
Strong reps. 5, 4, 3, 2. Heavy front foot, light back foot. Really even weight distribution between that entire foot.
When you think about ADHD and consistency, do you allow yourself to be perfectly inconsistent? Meaning, do you give yourself permission to be consistent in a way that matches the way your brain is wired? Let me know in the comments below. I always love reading what you share. And also, if you think that this video can be a benefit to someone else, please share it and make sure to hit subscribe. That was a tough workout and my legs are still shaking. But that's the thing with Nourish Move Love. Yes, the workouts are hard, but you do get results. And they're part of the reasons why I've been working out consistently. The energy, the efficiency of the workouts, it's fun. I mean, I've done several workouts and they are never the same. And with ADHD, well, it's something that works perfectly for my brain. And if you're looking for a way to get moving, I mean, you want to try the workouts that Lindsey Baumgren creates because, I mean, they're just incredible. When you work out, it's not just your muscles that you're building, it's not just your body that you're working on. You're working on a lot of different things, like your emotional strength, your mindset, your overall mood and energy. So it has really a ripple effect that is considerably important. And I do this about 4 or 5 times a week, and I do it in the morning. And what it does is that it really fires up my brain. So all my neurons are just loaded with all the great chemicals and functioning at a high level so that I'm able to focus, pay attention, and better manage and filter distractions, which don't get as much in the way, if at all. Over time, I've noticed a lot of things happening outside of working on my muscles. It had a huge impact on my mindset. And a lot of what I've learned over the last decade or so about how my brain works and how it is able to function when I do things my way, not the way that I should do it or in a way that I'm supposed to do it. If you found value in this video, make sure you give it a like and that you share it with someone you know. So after my workout, I prepare my smoothie with frozen blueberries and half a banana. The taste is really my favorite. And if you have ADHD, you might eat something you like over and over and over and over again. And there's a reason for that. I've been eating this mix for like ever because it doesn't require any executive function effort. Blueberries, bananas, then I add my cashew milk, protein, and fresh, tasty, delicious. Another thing that is going to make a huge difference on how your brain performs is what you eat. The fuel that you give your brain and body is super important because the more nutritious it is, the more nutrients it contains, the better your brain and body and every system in your body is going to function. And for me, that's a non-negotiable. Like, yes, I do have my little things. Like, I love salt and vinegar chips. I really do. But most of the time, like 80% of the time, I eat well. I eat a lot of protein to make sure that it helps build and keep the muscles that I'm building. And because I'm in perimenopause, it's also important that my intake of protein is higher. All the little things that you do every day, all the little changes, the small decisions add up. And it's 1% today, 1% tomorrow, 1% the day after, and so on, that is going to compound into you realizing that you've built a habit and were able to maintain it. So that's really cool. And it's also extremely beneficial for your ADHD brain. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've also queued up a podcast episode where I share my view of ADHD, so some hidden truths about how It's actually a strength and not something that makes my life hell. On that note, have a great day and we'll catch you in the next video.